Hi everyone, welcome back to This is the Police, Day 67. The Freeburg Tribune, 21-year-old Alison Bell, victim of brutal murder. Golden Bird, City Hall, intern found dead in apartment. And The Fact, Freeburg's #1 paper on September the 19th. Freeburg housing construction, affordable. Oh, and we can't forget this. So City Hall, we're in with City Hall. The mafia love us as well, but we're slightly down on opinion polls in the police station. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Okay. Okay, we got our new souped up car these days. Boom. So Mandy did not come into work today. And we know Pong didn't come into work today. Now, funny enough, we know those two are the ones who have the beef against us and have started the complaint. Darius, I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. You've got two... No, you got to come in because my friend crashed into someone else's car at an intersection and she's in terrible panic. No! We've got very few officers today. Okay, sorry guys, but, you know, we need you all in. Darius, you'll be on light duties. You'll probably stay around behind the desk for most of the day and we'll use the others. But we need you. We need you. No music today. We're not going to go do the music stuff. Okay, here we are. Day 67. Human Rights from the City Hall. Jack, we've got a complaint. The Human Rights Committee. They claim that the police department has been practicing torture. Have we? I'm trying to think now. Have we been torturing people? We are unable to hush everything up, but we are very disappointed in you. We were able to hush everything up. We don't need our public institutions attracting that kind of attention. Were we torturing? I don't remember torture. The mafia. Oh, we got 11,000. We'll take that. We need that for the kitty. City Hall. As Freeburg police failed to detect the appearance of the famous serial killer in the city, it has become clear that your detectives simply are not up for the challenge. You have 7 days to fully update your detective roster. Find some smart young faces, and for those other a-holes working for you, keep them as far away from the police department as possible. What? Warning, the snitch. I'm pretty sure your staff is preparing a plot against you. I know. I know. Labour market. So we got 2 more cops to hire and 2 more detectives. Excellent. So, Marcus Norlander. He's 350. He's obviously got a bit of Scandinavian ancestry. Judas Drake. That's a great name. Dan Charleston. He looks a bit miserable. George Crombie. And Marcin Zagrodzki. No, he's 90. So we're going to get Marcus Nordlander. Hang on, before we do that actually, let's check the shift. Shift A is like that. Shift B needs the cops. And they also need... So everything has got to go into Shift B. Okay. I want you to join Shift B. And who should we have? Dan Charleston. Shift B. Now look at the detectives. We have Lyra Turner for 130. Joshua E. Hare for 100. And Piotr... I can't... No, sorry, bud. I can't pronounce your name. So I'm hardly going to hire you, am I? B... and B. Sorry, you were so close. Your CV was fantastic and all that. Right, change detectives. I am not going to get rid of my detectives. We're just going to fail that one. Sod it. Fine. Let's just wait for something to happen. Oh, hang on. Do we have any investigations? Oh, we have the serial murder. The frames. Oh, yes, that's right. We the evidence is this yellow cloth, and this is the this is from the dentist, isn't it? And this was like and oh yeah, Michelangelo, and obviously it was this one, wasn't it? It was the pizzeria duties. Yes. I'm glad I made that clear. This one I haven't got Scooby on. Drug sales. Let's have a look at drug sales. We don't have the frames. Or do we? Hang on. Saw a little fella in a white jacket. Okay, a little fella in a white jacket, yeah. He ordered a cherry juice. Is he ordering a cherry juice? Maybe he's ordering a cherry juice there. Drank at the bar, then went into the bathroom. With some bearded guy. See if you see a lot of the... Okay, but then the other folks found the bearded guy with his nose in the toilet. I knew this guy was up to no good. Drugs. Or maybe it's like that. Because he's going to sell it to him before he takes it, isn't he? Doctor, the man suffers a heart attack brought on by cocaine use. Okay, well that's not cocaine, is it? Okay, fine. We might need some more frames on that one. And the arson, we haven't got enough frames on. Right, do we have any detectives that we could put onto there? Yes, so Turner, Hart, and Mole. No, Mole, you're going to stay back because you're one of our best. Gordon, you go on that one. Drug sales, I think we've got to be somewhere close to that. So, oops, sorry. So we're going to stick Weaver on that one. We'll stick Mole on that one as well. Robbery, I haven't got a Scooby on. I haven't got absolute Scooby. Wait a minute. Is no one on that? Or I'm doing that one, am I? Okay, fine. Well, we'll wait for the first job of the day. Oh, we made it to 9 o'clock and nothing... Oh no, I spoke too soon. Drug sales. An old man had complained about a suspicious guy looking around his apartment building. He doesn't live here. I know the face of all my neighbours. This guy is selling drugs. He might be. Okay, so we're going to send Robbins. Take Grant. It should be okay. I still think we're in the mode where they won't go out alone. Although I've got a feeling they might need some backup there because there were, I think, spaces for 5 or 6 cops. So sending 2 might be a little bit outnumbered. My goodness, it's quiet today. The guy didn't have any drugs. He was only waiting for his girlfriend who hadn't answered the calls. Okay, after they'd quarrelled. That's fine. Stand down, everyone. Stand down. It's a surprisingly quiet day in Freeburg. It's gone midday and we have not had any crime. Oh, I must be such a good police controller because there's nothing happening. Running the Freeburg Police Department. It's 2 o'clock. No crime today. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. I'm going to start firing some of my cops, but take them on leave. Oh, here we go. Assault with a deadly weapon in the city centre. A man attacked a salesgirl in a flower shop when she refused to give him a bouquet of roses on credit. Eyewitnesses report that the man struck the poor girl with a pistol. And started to I was going to say stroke. Choke her with some packing tape. All the while, he kept yelling, "I just want to be treated like a human." Okay, he sounds a bit of a nut job. Robbins, take Vandal and take Song. Probably don't need all those. Take Vandal. You'll be fine. Vandal's all about the old martial arts anyway, so you'll be fine. Pff, 4 o'clock. Boom. Assault with a deadly weapon. Robbins, Vandal. They were enough. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Acing it today. Absolutely acing it. Well, see, Darius, you've come in for an easy day's work. Hostage situation. I may have to retract that statement. Christopher G. Sands, our ice arena. An armed man wearing what looks to be an explosive vest is standing next to an attraction at the ice arena, demanding that the dangerous stuff be dismantled and removed right away. Park visitors and their children are trapped on the Ferris wheel, and offender is refusing to let them leave. Right, Robbins, take Vandal, take Roy. There's quite a few police spots here, so take Song as well. Maybe they should have taken the SWAT team, seeing as he did potentially have an explosive vest on him. Ah well, we'll see. 7 o'clock, not that much has happened today. It's been fairly pleasant. Hopefully the detectives have been able to knuckle down on a quiet day and get some detective work done. Get a few frames done. Here we go, hostage situation. Oops, something's kicking off. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good job, guys. Good job. How do we have here? We have an abduction. Ooh. Felipe Santos said that his former business partner, together with 3 armed accomplices, broke into his house and demanded money. Santos couldn't pay. He keeps all of his cash in the bank, so they kidnapped the man's wife and their infant and took them through an abandoned house on the outskirts of the suburbs. They ordered him to return with the money within 3 hours. His name is Rafael Suez. He created the company 3 years ago. Business was lousy, so he blackmailed me, and after the first year, forced me to buy him out. For a huge sum of money, now he's found out that the business turned around. He wants even more. Okay, right. So we're going to send Grant, Kojak, Darius. Sorry, mate, I did say you're going to be in the office, but we're going to send the SWAT team as well. Maybe... no, we don't need the battery. Send the SWAT team. I'm sure those 3 will do it with the SWAT team. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. Look, coming up to 10 o'clock. Get the other 4 guys in the office. Oh, just as a homicide comes in. Final complaint. Formal complaint. I'll start again. You have been found guilty of abusing your powers. The city requires your salary to be reduced by 50%. You buggers. You nasty, vindictive buggers. Right. Homicide. A motel manager saw some young people. No. Where did I get young from? Saw some people dragging a limp body. I'll start again. A motel manager saw people dragging a limp body from one of the rooms. Now they're tearing the room apart, obviously looking for something. Well, don't worry, we got our best boys on the case. Okay, we've got Roy and Song back in the office. Suburbs. Abduction. A man with a gun in his hand is smoking on the porch of the abandoned house. Shoot the suspect. Go around, arrest the man and go inside. The music inside the house is pumping loudly. 3 armed men are sitting at the table playing cards, and in the corner there's a frightened woman and child. Put the cord on the music player. Pull the cord on the music player and order the men to give up their weapons. Rush over and help the woman and child. Rush the men. Let's rush the men, shall we? Grant, Kojak, Darius, SWAT team. Offender court. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Good job, guys. That was a thing. So caught up in their music they didn't even hear us coming. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, robbery. No new frames. Rubbish. Drug sales. Ooh, let's have a look. So, yeah, they probably didn't go into the ladies. So, he was having a drink. Oh, a bearded man. He's a mustachio man. Then he went into the toilets. Then he bought some cocaine. We still don't have the right frames. Okay, we're getting there though. And the arson. Ooh, okay. So, I was about to go home when the building suddenly lost power. Suddenly lost power. Oh, hang on. What's... That's probably more like... Oh, no, hang on. It's probably that one, because that one's got blue arms, you see? He's got blue jumper on. Ah, so that could be him. Anyway, suddenly lost power and got really quiet. Then I heard a muffled noise like a little clap from down the street. The building had 10 employees. Okay. It's that, is it? Boom! Got it! Ronald Sherman, the former spouse of Freeburg birth control union client, who blames the centre for destroying his family. Good job, guys. Right, where do we reckon? A motel or a house in which Mr. Sherman lived with his wife after their divorce? The property went to his wife. Well, he's unlikely to be there then, is he? Homicide motel. There's people shining flashlights inside the room and the voices of perpetrators are raised. Okay, draw the weapons and secure the room. Wait until the criminals exit their own. This is the police. Come out with your hands up. Yeah. The criminals are confused. One has a knife and the rest are just flashlights. There's a body on the floor covered in stab wounds. We have you surrounded. Drop everything and reach for the sky. Robbins, Vandal. God, there's only 2 of them. Offender court, officers unharmed. Well done, boys. Well done. Right, I think we're going to try the motel. But our lead is not on, so we might wait until tomorrow. Yes, end of day. Boom. Good shift, guys. Darius is absolutely pooped, but he's done well. Very well. Thank you, Darius.
Boyd here, and I hope you have a hell of a good reason for calling me in the middle of the night.
I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd. I'll call you back later.
No, wait. You're the girl from the prosecutor's office. Lana, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, Mr. Boyd. The first thing Mrs. Broom told me about you is that you almost never sleep. I don't sleep too much either, so I thought I'd call you and apologize for last time.
But it wasn't the last time, was it?
Well, I've been going over our conversation in my mind, and I realized how stupid I sounded. You're the chief of police, and there's a strange girl calling you, saying she'll be the next city prosecutor, just to share the news, I guess. I must have sounded crazy.
Not so crazy as you imagine, Lana. When I learned I was going to be police chief, my parents were already dead, and my only friend was working 1,000 miles away from Freeburg. Wife and kids were relaxing on a distant island in the middle of the ocean. Took me 6 hours to get a hold of them. But I had to share the news with someone, or I would have gone mad. All the more because I was surrounded by half a dozen cops who figured they were ahead of me for the job. I figured you were feeling about the same.
It's like you're reading my mind. Now I'm like an outcast here. Most of them still think that Mrs. Broom was joking or trying to show her deputies that she's in charge of appointing her successor. But I know it's no joke.
For some reason, I didn't doubt it, Lana.
That's probably why I'm calling you. I know it's selfish. I'm sure your wife isn't too keen on girls calling you at night.
My wife and I, well, we're not living together. Maybe I'm the loneliest man in town, and that's why you called, to talk to someone even lonelier than you, huh?
Awkward.
Lana?
You know, Mr. Boyd, maybe I'm an idiot, but until this moment, I didn't realize how lonely I am.
Well, you're in luck, because now you can call me anytime. But if you do, you'll have to call me Jack.
Jack? It'll take more than one phone call to get used to that.
Well, we're not in a hurry.
Oh, we've got the lovely little baby steps of a relationship maybe starting here. Day 68. Right, we'll leave it there, guys. Tentatively, tantalizingly, we're going to leave it there at the beginning of day 68, September the 20th, at breakfast. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to This Is the Police. Here we are, September 20th, the Golden Bird. 44% of Freeburg believes homosexuality contagious. Numpties. Freeburg Tribune, boutique sales invite stampede. The fact, authentic uniform of German General Karl Wolff discovered in city dump. Quick look, police station is going down. One man's trash is another man's treasure. We're not popular at the station. We need to start sharing some of the love. Baker, I'm too tired. Can hardly walk straight. No, please come in, Baker. Percy, you've been doing so well since you've been trained up. The court is deciding the custody case of my children today. They're crying and afraid that... Oh, actually, yes, but come in tomorrow. There we go. So hopefully that will win us a brownie point with the police department. Right, start of the day. Let's get to this. Go to the map. Right, if you remember last time, we did, hopefully, just finish one of these missions. Yes, we were going to go to the motel, weren't we? So we'll send Kochi and take Asano with you. Let's go. Should we take the SWAT team? No, go. Oh, we got a serial murderer. Oh no, look at this. This is the dentist. Look at her mouth's all been... Ugh. 25-year-old Pamela Cox, a stripper from the club Twister. was brutally murdered in her home. Right, SWAT, you're definitely going. And, oh god, Turner. And Ha, you go. Right, Mafia. We're going to share that with our staff. Formal complaint. Please be informed that your employees have filed a formal complaint against you. We were gathering information for... Oh my goodness me! Weekly salary down to $600. $600 a week. Goodness, with the chief of police, for heaven's sake. We could go and do this arson one. Oh, hang on, this arson one. Oh no, hang on, close. He's already out checking out the motel, isn't it? We'll do the motel first. If he's not there, we'll then go to the suburb where his wife used to live. Armstrong, Kochi, Ansano, offender court. Good job. You were able to arrest all suspects. Case closed. Boom. Get in. Fame's frowned. Oh, this is the... Okay. Oh, it's the dentist. Scary music. Jack, I'm so glad you've livened up... Sorry, you've lived up to my expectations and accepted the rules of the game. So far, the feds are chasing their own tails. But you're following the trail of coins I've left for you. Feel how they're still warm to the touch? You're getting close. Sorry about your detective. I was just so excited to try out my new trap. But I swear, it will never happen again. I don't believe you, Mr. Dentist. Whoa, that was scary. So, she's been hit with a punch with the old knuckle duster there. Police truncheon across the old jaw, or a tire iron. Card 2. So this is a horn, is it? Feeding crowns and gold to wolves, goats and birds, and... I have a flip on that. Jack, so glad you've lived up to... Okay, fine. Oh, here we go. So, Hell on Wheels car dealership, Lifewire store, Veterans House, Beatbuster Dance Studios, Fortune Bank. Let's have a look at this one first. Robbery. A group of teenagers cleaned out a video rental cash register, while the owner, Bruno Boyce, was occupied in the back room. A store employee recognised one of the robbers, a regular in the arcade. Right, Kochi, take Asano. You're the new dream team. Right, let's have a look at this investigation then. So, boop. Wow. So what the heck is this? A veteran's house? No. I don't think so. Lifewire store, Beatbusters Dance Studio, Fortune Bank. Fortune Bank maybe, because there's loads of gold and treasure coming out. What the hell on wheels? Livewire store. Let's go to the... we're going to check SWAT. Armstrong, you take Ha. Go and check it out. Okay, we got a bank robbery. The silent alarm was tripped to the Riverbank's central branch. It appears to be 4 to 6 armed robbers. Damn, I just sent the SWAT team. Locked themselves inside. There are at least 15 visitors inside with them, along with dozens of bank employees. Right, Purdy, take Norlander. Welcome to the force, by the way. Mazza, Forney. Take Charleston as well. And take... Oh, no, the SWAT team. Paddy Wagon won't go out. Take all those boys. A teenager fitting the description of the offender is playing alone at the arcade console. Watch him until his friends return. Kochi, Asano, Fender Court, officers unharmed. Good job. Good job. Right, how's the old detectives going to the... My God, did the detectives walk everywhere? Why are they not going there with a car? Right, fight. Ice Prince Cafe. 15 hooligans burst into a cafe, broke the furniture into splinters, wounded the manager, and badly beat another young man. A man armed with a gun was at the scene, and he fired a warning shot, but the hooligans only laughed and continued their rampage. They're destroying everything in the area. Okay, we're going to have to wait a second. We've only got Baker, and she's a little old lady with no energy. You have discovered evidence hidden by the dentist. It's a toy car? Okay. Is he saying it's a police officer? Is that what he's saying? Purdy, Norlander, Mazza, formerly Forney, and Charleston. Good job. Good job. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. They're not going to get back in time, are they? Right. Kochi, take Asano, and take Baker. Right. Drug sales. Right, have we got any detectives spare which can go on here? Yes, Turner. Ha. Gordon. Armstrong, what the hell? Try and get that one. That one's just come to a dead stop, isn't it? It's been terrible. I want to clear these cases down, really, so we can free our time up for the dentist. Fight report. Kochi, Asano, Baker, offender court, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good job. Even little Mother Baker with her little tired, little rat icon, which is, she's the snitch, was able to do some wonderful work. Terror threat. The police interceptor did a radio signal similar to the kind used by terrorist cell. They appear to be preparing a terrorist attack on Freeburg. The radio can only catch short snatches of dialogue. It sounds like two cells, codenamed Green Snake and Jupiter. They are going to use something they're calling the Prophet's Hammer to make a giant explosion. Is this going to be some like kids playing Warhammer on walkie-talkies or something? Anyway, Purdy, Norlander, Mazza, take Thornley. Charleston's going to man the fort. While those guys come back. Now he's been joined by Kochi, Asano and Baker. Happy days. Hopefully we'll get some frames in a minute. We're coming up to 10 o'clock, so hopefully it's time for some frames. We love those frames. Terror threat report. There weren't any terrorists at the abandoned apartment. No sign of imminent attack. It was signal transmitted by a toy radio. Oh, I was probably right then. See, I've got a sixth sense for these kind of things. Come on, let's get some frames. Oh, we got some drug sales in the ghetto. In the ghetto. The owner of a small grocery reports seeing a teenage drug pushers are always hanging around the corner outside his shop. I'm tired of calling this in. You cops never do anything. The disappointed man then abruptly hung up. Okay, Kochi, Norlander, take Forney. Go. Those guys will do it. Here we go. Robbery. No new frames. Drug sales. Oh, some new frames. Oh, this is it. This is it. Right. So, got a little juice. Went into the toilet with the man. Sold him some cocaine. He sniffed some cocaine. Then promptly headbutted the toilet. Boom. There we go. Well done, guys. Easy. Right. So, Bruno Savini works at the funeral home. The Atala funeral home. So we can send some to the funeral home, or dedicates much of his spare time to his studies. Okay, the detective is not on duty today, so we're going to wait until tomorrow to go and pick them up. So that should be good. And that will be another case done. So this one, let's bung every remaining detective we have on it, and hopefully get a frame next time. Coming up to the end of the day. Boom. Jack, what kind of circus are you running down there? Tampering with evidence? Seems your men aren't so loyal after all. Just be glad that you don't want to see any more hype in the papers about this dentist of yours. We convinced the prosecutor not to investigate a little sideshow. But we did ask the feds to look into you. Oh, they'll be going over your correspondence with a fine-tooth comb. My goodness, they are hating us. Kochi, Norlander, Forney. Well done. We also got some cocaine. Right. Now, because we're under investigation, we'll bring that back to the police station this time, just so we, we can give the illusion we're a decent cop. Right. End of day. Boom. Another day. Baker's knackered. She's going to go to... Well, hopefully she'll make it home before she falls asleep. Otherwise, it could be a nasty accident on the tube train. But we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for continuing to watch the series. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm loving this game. It's fantastic. Now we've got the added interest of the dentist, the notorious serial killer, killing these young women and ripping their teeth out, whatever it is. It's horrible. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.